what those words mean to the minds of readers from any era, any place, any society, any culture can be different, but they're all valid. I'm here to tell you this is nonsense. And such a definition has been adapted and adopted by various Christian denominational leaders as a means for them to kind of twist and turn the Bible's meaning into whatever supports their doctrines and their agendas. What literal ought to mean, and this is what I mean by literal, is to take the words for exactly what they meant, as best as we can discern them today, in the minds of the people who wrote those words. We must always remember that unless we're scholars who can read the Bible in its original language, and from the oldest manuscripts, we are always reading translations of translations. Always. And invariably, when we read our Bibles in English, in our 21st century Western culture, these word pictures that kind of pop into our minds, well, they're in the context of our current society and our current vocabulary. Thus, despite the generally incorrect, or let's say more generously, overly simplistic, modern theological definition of the term literal, there is no contradiction, for example, between verse 38 when it says that Saul called only the army chiefs to stand before him, but a couple more verses later it says all of Israel stood before him. By a much more intellectually and factually honest definition of literal, all of Israel is merely the ancient way of Saul saying that every clan and tribe has to be represented. It doesn't mean every citizen of Israel, down to the last infant, has to be there.